Okay, hey YouTube, how y'all doing? What's up? I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening, and I hope that, let me go look at the screen. Okay, I really hope YouTube, that, hold on one second. How y'all doing? Hold on
What's
one second.
Up?
Hold on.
I hope everybody's having a
this
wonderful
always
evening,
happens.
and I hope.
Okay, I thought that my, hey Shayla Diamond, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I thought that my, phone was going to be blocking the YouTube, but it's not. I'm looking at the screen. It's looking perfect. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. It is your favorite dark skin chick. It is the queen of dark skin, the undisputed queen of dark skin, Rashida Strober. All right. I'm going to talk a little bit about that because people come for me. They come for me saying that I'm arrogant. That's what I've been getting recently. People come for me saying that I'm a narcissist. That's the most recent jab that people have been throwing at me recently. The whole narcissist thing, the whole you're arrogant, without even taking the time to understand why it is that I come up on here and say what I say. So I'm trying to kind of give my YouTube folks a minute to realize that I'm here. Hold on one second. Let me go to my page here. Hey, Rosella, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in tonight. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I got the titles here. I got different titles on Facebook and different titles on YouTube. The title on Facebook tonight is Dark Skin and Light Skin. I'm trying to, dark skin and light skin, I can't really see it because I got my phone in the way. But basically saying dark skin and light skin people on social media are, hey John, how you doing? Long time no see. Are sitting up here copying my work. Now, on YouTube, the title of tonight's hangout is the Black YouTubers that's making channels, creating channels off of dark skin activism. Okay. So, man, I got a lot to say. Where do I start? Where do I start? The whole thing is I'm at the point in dark skin activism where I'm defending the legacy that I actually created, that other people who didn't care about dark skin are plagiarizing, stealing, copying, whatever you want to call it. So I'm at the point where I think I said this sometime today, but I'm not releasing any more dark skin content in particular. What I'm doing right now, I'm only dealing with people who are plagiarizing my dark skin activist work. That's the topic that I'm on. That's what I'm dealing with. I want everybody to understand that because I want to make it as clear as possible. And that's why I keep doing these public service announcements in the form of YouTube lives and Facebook lives to let people know what is going on in regards to the science of dark skin activism and the people that have came along. And this has really been going down for the last 3 years. I want to backtrack going back to 2015. Because this is when all this, this plagiarism, it started after 2015 with the whole Kendrick Lamar situation. After that whole Kendrick Lamar situation, and I'm going to explain it, I'm going to break it down. You have people on YouTube, Black women, light-skinned men. These people know who they are. They're on YouTube. They're copying my work. They're plagiarizing my work. They was not making no videos about no dark skin. They were not talking about colorism. They weren't talking about any of that. And the problem is these people know that they are plagiarizing my work, and they don't even have the decency to come and say Rashida Strober inspired this work. Okay, that's the major problem. They are making money off of my work, off of the science of dark skin activism. And I want to let people know that anybody you see talking about dark skin, there's probably maybe one or two people I could truthfully, honestly say that are not plagiarizing Rashida Strober, the world's first dark skin activist. And let's get that real clear right now. I want everybody to understand. You are tuned in to the world's first and only dark skin activist, because none of these plagiarizers, none of these people talking about dark skin, you do not have the right to ever even think about wearing that title. Understand me clearly. You are tuned in to the queen of dark skin, Rashida Strober, the undisputed. I don't care how many other dark skinned people come out now talking about dark skin. Rashida Strober, I am the undisputed queen of dark skin. Rashida Strober, I am the woman who put the dark skin issue on the map. And when I say I put it on the map, I brought it to the internet. I made it an issue. And this is why I'm on here defending my legacy, because other people on YouTube, Black people are on YouTube right now. They have created channels based upon the science of dark skin activism and never gave credit. That YouTube money you're making it off of me. You're making it off of my science. And never once have you said my name. One of these people stole my videos and put it on her Twitter. This was about 2-3 years ago. I saw it with my own eyes. Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Casey. I always need donations to keep this work going. I got to decline that call. I hope that doesn't mess up my thing. So I'm going to go ahead and post the donation link right here, because someone just asked the question how to donate. All you have to do is go to my GoFundMe and donate, make a donation. And anyone, I always let you guys know this, if you donate $25 or more, guess what you're going to receive from the Queen of Dark Skin? You're going to receive an autographed copy of my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skin People Are Discriminated Against. So go get it. So what they're doing, what they've done, let me go back to 2015. 2015 is the year that I brought the science of dark skin activism, like where it really went into full steam, where people knew me all over the world. Millions of people knew about me all over the world. And after that, that's when you started to see people create channels about dark skin, and they never gave me thanks. Any dark skinned woman you see on YouTube or social media talking about dark skin, whether they admit it or not, they are doing it based off of the science of dark skin activism created by the Queen of Dark Skin. That is a fact. Now, if you notice, I've gone on to a lot of major platforms. Okay. The Breakfast Club made me Donkey of the Day, and I didn't ask to be made Donkey of the Day. After the Kendrick Lamar debacle, they decided to make me Donkey of the Day. That story was like, it went viral all over the world. That's why I know these people, they know who I am. They're watching me. They're studying me. This is what they've done. And again, they created their channels based off of my work. Anybody, let me repeat, let me be real clear. Anybody talking about dark skin in 2018, especially after 2015, anybody talking about dark skin, anybody talking about colorism, anybody talking about darkism, which is the term I coined, any of those people on YouTube, they're doing it based upon the science of dark skin activism created by Rashida Strober. And every last one of these people owe me the respect, and they owe me the money, because none of these people were talking about dark skin before I brought it to the mainstream Black internet news media, whatever you want to call it. I was drugged for speaking on dark skin, calling myself the world's first dark skin activist. I coined the very phrase dark skin activist. I coined the very phrase dark skin activism. I have written more books on dark skin than anyone in the world. Nobody can ever say that. I am the first person in the world. And the key, I did it way before social media, way before social media. That's how you know these people are frauds. That's how you know they looked at my work, studied it. This one person, like I said, the person that took my videos, she studied me. Oh, you studied me. I know you did. I know for a fact you stole my videos. You put them on your Twitter. You've been sitting back in the cut watching me for years, especially after the Kendrick Lamar situation went down. Like I said, when I made that statement about Kendrick Lamar, it went viral all over the world to where millions of people heard about the world's first dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. And of course, these people that have made channels based upon the science of dark-skinned activism, they were a part of the mix of people, the millions of people that heard about my work. And they sat back in the cut, they studied what I was doing, and they created offshoots of it. Now, some of these people know how to market. So some of y'all will say, well, why does XYZ person have more views? Well, there's two reasons for that. Before I discovered that people were stealing my work and copying my work, YouTube, I never paid for any views on YouTube. Everything I've done has gone viral. Everything I've done has gone viral on its own. Let's be clear. I want to repeat that. Everything I did went viral on its own. The YouTube videos, all of that. I shut it down. I was getting thousands of views organically, no problem. But when I discovered that people were studying my work and stealing it and creating channels based off of it, I had over 300 and something videos on my channel of dark-skinned content that I had brought to the internet back in 2009. 2009. I got the dates and the receipts. Google me, boo. Google me. That's all you got to do is Google me. Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. I own the dark-skin movement. Let's keep that 100. I own it. But after I brought dark-skin activism to the internet, it took off with the Kendrick Lamar episode. It took off. Millions of people knew who I was. So these people who had not had anything on dark skin, no videos, no none of that. Check the dates. For those of you out there that will sit up here and continue to follow up with liars and thieves and plagiarizers on YouTube, on social media, check the dates. See, that's the thing people are afraid of. They're afraid to actually do the research because they know you can't beat me with research. You can't beat me in a debate because I'm coming with facts. I ain't coming with just some YouTube videos. Honey, I'm coming with what is factual. I'm coming with evidence. So going back to 2015, when I said what I said about Kendrick Lamar, and mind you, I was not trying to go viral off of that. I was engaged in the real work of dark skin activism, which is the dark skin counseling that I have been doing for years before social media. That's why I have no respect for any of these people on YouTube with channels about dark skin. I don't respect you because you're not respecting the hard work that you're basing your channels off of, which is Rashida Strober, the creator of the science of dark-skinned activism. You're not respecting me. You're trying to pretend as if you've been talking about dark skin. You haven't. The receipts do not lie. Okay. So 2015, hold on one second, y'all. I got some jealous, you know what? We'll let the jealous people stay on here. We'll let the haters stay on here for a minute because they mad. Because see, one person told me this. And when they said this, they was right. They was right. They said, Rashida, the reason why these women are angry and they won't give you credit is because they're mad that they don't have the history that you do. You have the real blueprint. You've been doing this since anybody else did it, except for Cola Boo. She's the only one I'll ever respect. She's the only woman that talks about dark skin that deserves real, she's the real deal. The rest of these women are looking and studying people like me and Cola Booth and creating channels based off of our work, but not giving us credit. That's what's going on. That's why I have zero respect for them. But what this person said to me, they're jealous, they're angry because they cannot go back and create an actual history and a resume of actually speaking exclusively and only on dark skin like I have done. Y'all have never heard anybody ever say, and I've been doing it for a long time, for years, speaking only on dark skin. You never heard nobody say that off of social media. What you see these people do, you see them come on and make YouTube videos. Do you know how easy that is to pick up a camera and watch somebody's work and copy it and make a video about it and regurgitate? That's easy. That's easy to do. Anybody, a child can do that, literally. A child can sit back, watch an adult and mimic. But the key is, where's the hard work? I have a history of giving birth to dark skin activism in 1998 with the historic speech that I gave on Alec Weck, the dark skinned Sudanese model, in 1998. That's where it started at. None of these women, none of them, because let me tell you, I was looking for what I call a dark skin savior in 1998. There was none. The only other person that's real, like I said, is Cola Booth. She's the only other person that was ever speaking about dark skin before me. This is a fact. And again, people are scared to do the research because they know when they start researching, is Rashida telling the truth about starting the dark skin lane? They know that they're going to find that Rashida is telling the truth. And there's nothing that you could do with it. So that's why this particular person said to me, Rashida, these women are jealous and angry at you because they don't have the history like you. They don't have the real resume like you. They don't have it. All they have is YouTube came along. They saw me bring it to the internet and they copied. That's it. That's all they have. They don't have a real history of dark skin activism in the community. They do not have that. Do your research. And like I tell everybody, all you got to do is Google me, honey. Google me. Shout out to the person that created the Wikipedia. I don't even know who did that. But my receipts are there. I have a solid track record since 1998. Okay? I created this game of speaking on dark skin. Cola Booth and myself, we created this lane. And that's why I'm saying, instead of these women and men and people talking about dark skin saying thank you and paying homage, they sit back, they study, and they steal. And some of these people, y'all wonder, let me answer the question of why some of these people have the views. Let me get back to that. So when I found out, let me start right here. Let me backtrack a little bit. Before, this was in like 2016, I had made tons of videos. The videos I got thousands. I still have them. I got them on private. I'm not going to put them on. I'm not putting up my content no more for people to steal. I'm not going to put it up because they've already stolen, but they're not going to steal anymore. Because see, I got the blueprint. I created this lane. I could easily produce anything on dark skin. It's nothing. I own the dark skin movement. But the point that I'm making is I was getting thousands of views, thousands and thousands. But when I caught on to the fact and saw hardcore evidence of Black women and some non-Black people on YouTube blatantly plagiarizing my work, shut it down, because I could do that. See, when you the real deal, when you own it and you created it, you can shut that thing down. I shut it down. I shut down my channel. I stopped all the views that I was getting. And mind you, I never paid for these views. It all came organically. That's very important. Okay, because that's the way that God intended it to be. But like I said, when I got wind of these people and got solid evidence and proof of people plagiarizing my work, took all the videos down. So what that did, YouTube analytics, that basically drives down your views. That's what it does. I was making money off all that. But see, for me, it's about my integrity over YouTube views. Because I know in the long run, when I'm dead and gone, hey, the history gonna show who created the dark skin lane. And it's not gonna be none of these people on YouTube that are sitting back, regurgitating and copying my work. It's not gonna be you. I'm the queen of this. I built it, I created it, I own it. So history is going to speak for itself. So I ain't gotta come on here and cry over YouTube views. I shut that down on my own. I want everybody to clearly know that. For those of you that want to say, well, you got low views, I made myself have low views. Let's get that clear. So what this particular person did, this particular person has a background in marketing. Internet marketing is a part of that. So as a part of that, obviously they know how to use YouTube analytics to get views, which of course includes paying for views. Let's be clear, paying for views. I don't have to do any of that. If I wanted to shut down my YouTube channel today or tomorrow, there's enough interviews with me on other people's channels, interviewing the world's first dark skin activist, the queen of dark skin. You know why? Because they know what it is. They know the truth. They know who created the dark skin lane. There are some people out here that know the real true history. They're not falling for the BS. They're not falling for these fake dark skin channels that's a regurgitation of my work. They're not falling for that. You understand what I'm saying? So I shut that down because I said I'd rather lose the battle but win the war, because trust and believe, and everybody watching this, I'll be the last dark-skinned activist standing, because I'm the only dark-skinned activist. I'm going to win the war. I'm in it to win the war. You better understand that clearly. And like I said before, nobody's getting no more dark-skinned content from me. Not yet. I'll give it when I'm ready. When I'm ready, y'all going to know. And I could drop it whenever, because I created the blueprint. What y'all going to get from me now is I'm putting people on blast for stealing and plagiarizing my work. Because when Kendrick Lamar, that whole episode went down, everybody said, what the f is a dark-skinned activist? What the f is a dark-skinned activist? Everybody was saying that. But now I look up and I see 2-3 years later, you got a dark-skinned female with a channel over here regurgitating my stories. You got a dark-skinned female with a channel over here regurgitating my stories. You got a dark-skinned female over here on this social media platform, a regurgitation of my story. I see it all over the place. They're doing nothing but regurgitating the stories of dark-skinned activism. And it's plagiarism. It's thievery, because everything I've done, make no mistake about it, is based on my intellectual property. Going back to what one of my faithful followers said, these women are upset. They don't have the books. They don't have the track record of the creation of the lane of dark-skinned activism since '98. They don't have any of that. They don't have the resume that I have. All they have is a YouTube channel that is built off the plagiarism of my work, built off the back of my work. That's all they have. That's it. And I'm at, oh, thank you very much for that, Rosella. I appreciate that. And so I'm at the stage where now I'm simply letting people know that when you see a person, whether they be dark-skinned, because it done branched out into non-dark-skinned people, white people, mixed race people, talking about dark skin. When you see anybody talking about dark skin, just know they're talking about RASHIDA Strober, the world's first dark skin activist. Let me monitor the chat box here, because I see I'm looking here at the chat box. Yeah, there are trolls on here, but I'm not worried about the trolls. I'm not worried about these trolls no more. I'm at a point where I'm not even worried about them because I know that people are stealing and copying my work. I know that other dark-skinned women are doing this to me on YouTube. They know who they are. And sooner or later, like I said, I'm going to win the war. We lose battles all the time, but I'm not in it for winning the battle. I'm in it to win the war because I'm right. See, when you righteous and when you telling the truth and when you right and when you got the facts and the receipts on your side, there's nothing else to do but sit back, tell the truth, and keep doing what you do. And that's the stage that I'm at right now. I'm sitting back, doing what I do as the world's first dark-skinned activist. Make no mistake about that. But I'm also putting the dark-skinned women on blast who are stealing my work on YouTube, the light-skinned people, because there's some light-skinned people out here that are stealing my work and my ideas and concepts, okay? It's nothing but a regurgitation of my work. People tag me all the time now in dark-skinned stories. What I always ask these people, in 2015, when I was receiving, nobody has received the number of death threats and the hits that I've taken for dark skin. That's why I say I don't respect none of these people. Y'all are not real. Y'all are not real. All you've done with your channels is copied my work and then used some form of YouTube marketing tools to market the work. That's it. That's what these people are doing. It's just that simple. Don't think for 1 minute anything that you see on these people's channels is coming from them authentically, because it's not. It's not. I built the blueprints. And the whole thing is, instead of them thanking me for being inspired to create work based on my blueprint of dark skin activism, they won't do that. They won't say my name. This person sat back for 2 years, never said my name, but you taking my videos and putting it on your Twitter. Explain to me why you took my videos 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and put it on your Twitter. Explain that. Because see, y'all can call me a narcissist for this all y'all want to. And I'm going to just remind everybody to go ahead and tonight make a donation. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what's going down. Make a donation. Anybody that donates in $25 or more, and put my PayPal email up here right now, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Anybody that makes a donation of $25 or more is going to receive a copy of Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. It's going to be an autographed copy. And thank you very much, Andre. I saw your comment on there. Shout out to you. It was a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, you know, these people, like I said, instead of them, oh, thank you. Somebody just donated. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Quisha Coleman, thank you so much, Quisha. I will be getting your book out to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I got your book, Quisha. She's the latest donor. I want to say thank you so much for that. Yeah, so my whole thing is this. Let me get back to the point that I was making. I see all these, somebody said imitation is the most sincere. No, it's not. I don't agree with that, because after all the years and the blood and sweat and tears that I spent developing the science of dark skin activism, when no one cared about dark skin, that's key. None of these people cared about dark skin. They're only talking about it because of YouTube now. They don't have a track record offline. I'm the only one, myself and Cola Booth. We have an actual track record of speaking on dark skin offline. None of these women that are talking about colorism, darkism, dark skin, they have no track record offline. Google me. That's what I always say to people, to the haters. Google me. My track record is there. Okay. What I want to say to the women that have created dark skin channels based off of the dark skin activist Rashida Strober is, where were you if you were so concerned about dark skin when I was taking hits and death threats in 2015 for calling Kendrick Lamar out? Where were you? Now I'm finna sit back and wait, because I want to see in the comments. I want somebody to answer that question. Let me make sure that question is real clear. The dark-skinned women, the non-dark-skinned women, and I hope my thing, oh my God, my battery always getting ready to go dead. Hold on, y'all. Please do not go dead right now because I'm running my mouth here. Give me a second here, y'all. I thought this was plugged up, but apparently it was not plugged up. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let me go back and ask my original question because I got to get this question out. In 2015, when the world's first dark-skinned activist was getting death threats, I want to know, where were these dark-skinned women now that have these channels that they plagiarize based off of my work? Where were these women speaking in my defense? Now I'm finna sit back and wait. Crickets! 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 This is what I'm saying. But you got channels talking about dark skin though. But you care so much about dark skin. Crickets. To the celebrities that's on TV now, getting attention for being dark skinned. To the black women on YouTube that's creating channels based off of Rashida Strober's work. Where were you in 2015 when Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the queen of dark skin, Rashida Strober, the woman who put dark skin on the map, was getting death threats? Where were you, dark-skinned women that are plagiarizing my work in my defense? Where were you? I'll wait. Crickets! Again! It's so quiet, I could hear a pin drop. This lets you know that these women are not real, because all these dark-skinned women on YouTube that are currently in 2018 making channels based off of the work of Rashida Strober were nowhere to be found in my defense when I received at least 6 death threats for speaking on Kendrick Lamar and calling myself the world's first dark-skinned activist. I'm just saying. I'm trying to understand this. But you making channels talking about dark skin now, based on my work. The same person, I'm the same person who they said, what the hell is a dark-skinned activist? What the hell is a dark-skinned activist? What the hell is a dark-skinned activist? Even Charlemagne off the Breakfast Club and Angela Yay, you said What the hell is a dark-skinned activist? What the hell is a dark-skinned activist? A dark-skinned activist, whatever the hell that is, a dark-skinned activist. That's a joke. A dark-skinned activist. What the hell is a dark-skinned activist? Dark-skinned activism, man, that shit's stupid. What the hell is a dark-skinned activist? But you now making channels based off of the dark-skinned activists, right? But these same dark-skinned women, these same non-dark-skinned people are making channels based off of what the hell is a dark-skinned activist? Explain that. A dark-skinned women that's making channels on YouTube based on my work. Explain that. Explain that. Explain that contradiction. You said, what the hell is a dark-skinned activist? But you made a channel based off the dark-skinned activist intellectual property. I'm trying to understand. Claim your inheritance. You're right. The Kendrick Lamar thing, and I keep mentioning Kendrick Lamar, not because he's a big deal to me. I'm mentioning Kendrick Lamar because it is a fact in regards to what I said about Kendrick Lamar. That went viral worldwide, okay? Millions of people all around the world. And that is the thing that made these people that now create channels based off my work know about me. I'm telling y'all, they sat back, they watched my work. That's why I keep trying to tell anybody you see talking about dark skin, what the hell is a dark skin activist? Anybody you see talking about dark skin, I don't care if it's a woman on YouTube, and we all know who you is. It's several of them on there. I don't care if it's the women on the reality TV shows. I don't care who it is. You're talking about dark skin because of what the hell is a dark skin activist? What the hell is dark skin activism? You talking about it because of the dark skin activists. That's why. That's why. I'm just keeping it real. Claim your inheritance. Once again, you're absolutely right. You know, I'm just keeping it real. People be mad. People be upset because I'm telling the truth. But you know what? I don't care about that, because at the end of the day, the truth is what is going to sustain my legacy. As what the hell is a dark-skinned activist? The truth is going to sustain my legacy. That's why I keep speaking the truth. That's why y'all ain't getting no dark-skinned content right now from me. There's no need, because I got Rashidas in the form of other dark-skinned women creating channels based off my work. I don't even need to put out any dark-skinned material. You understand? I don't even need to. Let's keep that. Oh, thank you, Rosella. I appreciate that. I got another donation. I'm going to get y'all books out. I will be getting y'all books out. You said you just gave $25 to GoFundMe, don't have a PayPal account. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to reload it, Rosella, because I'm trying to see your donation. Sometimes it takes a moment. Thank you very much. I want to say thank you very much to Quisha Coleman. I see your donation. And Rosella, did you just give that donation like a few minutes ago? I don't know why it's not showing up, but it should be coming up there soon. What the hell is a dark-skinned activist? I have to keep asking that question, because I mean, these people were asking the question of what the hell is a dark-skinned activist. Okay, I guess it's taking a little minute to reload. But it's definitely going to reload on there, and I'm gonna get your book out. And by the way, I want everybody to know I'm gonna get the books out on Monday. I will send the books out on Monday. Okay, the reason why I'm gonna send the books out on Monday, because I gotta go to work tomorrow. I work Saturday and Sunday, and I'm getting off at 6 o'clock. So by the time I get off, the post office is gonna be closed. But I always get a receipt, and I've never had anybody lose a book. But I always keep the tracking receipt, track everything. So I will be getting out your autographed copy, and I want to say thank you very much. I believe that what's going to happen, because I'm going to keep pushing and I'm going to keep fighting, because what these people don't realize, this is another element to this. I'm an artist. I'm an actor. I am the first artist. I am the first actor. I am the first activist. I am the first author. This is the fact. Y'all call me narcissist all day. I'm spitting facts here. To devote my work only to dark skin. That is a fact, people. That is a fact. Okay. And that's one of the things that's one of the reasons why it's so upsetting to me that these people on YouTube, these black people on YouTube and social media are plagiarizing my work, is because of the fact that this work is based upon my intellectual property. They're based upon my books, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. Okay? Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. I'm sold out on how to be the hottest dark-skinned chick on the planet. That's my other book. And then I have A Dark-Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober story. Okay. If anyone wants to purchase the book, and I want to say thank you for those of you that are interested in purchasing the book, let me go ahead and I'm going to put the donation link up here. These people, this one person, she even went so far to go to my GoFundMe and use the same verbiage that I use. These people are low. These people are low. They are low down to the ground people. And my whole thing is, if you, I understand that you like and respect my work, but this work is, you shouldn't plagiarize people. You don't know what a person went through to create a movement, a paradigm, or whatever, a book, a play. You don't know what somebody went through. You know, you don't know what somebody went through. And I done went through struggle. I went through blood, literally blood, sweat, and tears. Okay, Rosella, I'm checking now and I still don't see it. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm pretty sure. Yes, Andre, that's one of the things I wanted. And that's the part that hurts me, because I'm glad you brought that up. I'm gonna keep checking back, Rosella, because it's probably gonna take for whatever reason, a minute to update or whatever. But I want to thank you very much for taking the time and energy and to donate. I really want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Quisha Coleman. Thank you, Rosella Morton. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank y'all enough. That it means the world to me. You know, Andre, that's a good point you bring up. You say, and for dark-skinned women to be equal. I think I heard you say something like that as well. Yes, it's always been about, I started this thing out because I wanted equality for dark-skinned women. I wanted to get the attention of the black man. I wanted dark-skinned women to be seen as equally beautiful as non-dark-skinned women to black men, right? But I had a friend, and I always like to quote him now, because I did not believe and listen to anything that man said. But it turns out, people, that man was telling the truth. That man was telling the truth. He said, Rashida, them same women you fight for. Here comes somebody else with their foolishness. I gotta see what this person is saying. He said, "I'm saying women you fight for, they don't like you." He told me that, and I refused to believe it. I said in my heart of heart, and I had been getting like red flags where I had been getting dark-skinned women had been coming up on my social media for years, talking crazy to me, and I ignored it. I was like, "That's my sister. I'm not gonna argue that. She just, you know, she just don't understand. She'll come to the understanding." Da 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 da. I wouldn't argue back, but now the gloves is on. I'm ready. You're stealing from me. You said, "What the f is a dark-skinned activist?" But now you want to steal my work. The gloves is off. The gloves is off. Oh, I own the dark skin movement, honey. Lincoln Alexander, McIntosh Brown, I own the dark. I see your comment, but I'm telling you straight up, I own the dark skin movement. The humility hat is off. It's off now. I'm over it. I'm over it because people have done me so bad. I have been drugged through the mud, y'all. That's why I said I don't respect these women. They have not taken no real, true hits for dark skin. All they did was sit back, study Rashida Strober, create channels based on my work. Honey, you ain't took no hits. You ain't took no hits. I can't respect that. How can I? This is why I appreciate and love Cola Booth. Because Cola Booth been the mother of the dark skin movement. If it was, see, I got humility. I'm not a liar. I have no problem coming out and saying, if there was not for Cola Booth, there wouldn't be Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist. I don't have a problem saying that because I'm not a liar. So what the liars are doing, the black women on YouTube who are stealing my work, plagiarizing me, you should learn that from me also. You should learn honesty and humility from me also. You should learn to pay homage to the people that made it possible for you. Learn that while you're stealing my dark-skinned activist work and plagiarizing it and creating channels based off of it, learn how to pay homage. Don't just take bits and pieces. Learn how to pay homage because you don't know how to pay homage. You're acting as if you created this thing and you've been talking. You haven't. It's a lie. This one particular person, you know dang on well your channel did not start talking about no dark skin and you based it off my work until 2015. You know this. You know it. You know it. I called you out on it. I called you out straight up. You couldn't even handle me and deal with me like a woman on it because you's a liar and you's a fraud. That's why I got no respect for you. That's why. When people talk about work with somebody, all bets are off on that. I don't work with liars. I don't work with deceptive people. I deal with people that's telling the truth. I like honesty. I like truth. I like integrity. That's why I had no problem taking down my videos. I had no problem taking down that. No, I did not move. Thank you, Andre. For the people that were asking, I did a video. Let me address that real quick. Darkism is making me homeless. Where I went into detail and explained the situation where I was getting ready to move. And I don't want to say who this person was. I'm still not going to say it. I'm going to give that person, even though I'm not even on speaking terms with this person at all. I don't got nothing to say to them because, by the way, they still didn't give me back my money. I want everybody to know that. I never got one dime. And I spent like 2 weeks trying so hard to talk to another relative of this person to get my money back. I didn't get back one dime of it. Now, I can't remember I got to go back and listen to the video. And if anybody can remember, drop it in the comments that saw the video. The Darkism is making me homeless video. I basically spent all of my money because I was going to move in with this particular person because they had some issues going on and my lease was coming up to an end. And they basically said, you know, we made this agreement. And then the person reneged on the agreement because they began calling my child names, darkest names. And I was not going to put up with that. It was going to be a big problem. And I just said, I'm basically not going to move in with this person. And I asked them to give me back my money and they refused. And I have receipts to show all the money that I spent and that I was out of. And so as a result, I wound up having to figure out where was I going to live? So I had to raise, I was looking to raise like a little over $2,000, but I didn't raise that much. I raised around maybe like roughly around $13 to $1,400 is what I raised. So my lease was up at my apartment where I live. So I wound up, it took me a while, like some hardcore, literally banging my head up against the wall. I went through some shit, trust me. So long story short, I was finally able to convince the people where I currently live to allow me to continue in the lease. But my monthly expenses increased. So all the money that I raised, I took and was able to go ahead and pay those bills, that the money that this person took from me and never gave back. That the money that I raised basically replaced that. I paid the bills that I had and continued to stay in the place that I was because I did not raise enough money to actually move out. So like I said, I needed about a little over $2,000. I cannot remember the exact figure. I would have to go back and listen to that video, or y'all could go back and listen to the video. So I had to wind up staying where I'm at. My rent actually went up. Lord, it went up, and my expenses went up. And like I said, I took that money that I raised, which was around $1,400, and paid the bills to stay where I'm at. So that's basically what happened. I'm still in the same place because I was not able to raise enough money, which was the $2,000 and something to move to the other place. So my only other choice was to go back to the drawing board, to my leasing office, and say, hey, can we renegotiate? Can we stay here? So that's what, thank you very much, Water Sniper. And what I want to say is, and I'm gonna come back on here and do another update video. I've just been so mad. Y'all don't understand. I've been so pissed off and angry about the Black people that have backstabbed me on social media by usurping and plagiarizing my work. I'm obsessed with that. I haven't been able to really think and focus on anything else except for some projects that I'm working on in regards to finishing up my books and stuff. See, people, that's the thing. People don't want me to make money. People don't want me to be prosperous and make money off of all the hard work that I actually put in, the books that I've written, the plays that I read. People have told me, I want you to be broke and poor. That's what they want. They don't want me to get money. They don't want me to get money. But God takes care of me. And I want to sit up here and thank every single person that made a donation. Y'all know who y'all are. Some of these people I have talked to on a personal level. And I was just looking at a comment. And, you know, it was going to be all good with this particular relative until she said that about my child, calling my child black and ugly and saying all kind of, you know, it wouldn't have been nice. It wouldn't have been nice. And I remember this person, one of the people that we related to, actually invited me to a birthday party. They actually invited me. Do you really think that I'm finna come to a birthday party and be in the same? No, that was not fit to get ready to happen, because I'm telling you, shit was gonna get real fast. So I know how to keep myself out of bad environments that I know that could wind up getting me into something I can't get myself out of. Dominique, yes, I have definitely. You say, Rashida, have you ever thought about making? Yes, y'all, all this stuff takes money. Why you think I got my GoFundMe going? The GoFundMe, you know what that GoFundMe is for? That GoFundMe goes towards me producing my shows, the Dark Skin Activist Tour. Last year, by the grace of God, I was able to produce a Tucson, Arizona show. Let me see, 2 New York shows, and DC Black Theater Festival show. So that's 4 shows. That money goes toward that, but it takes money. Do you know how many people have said, Rashida, you need your own TV show? People have said you need a documentary. People have said all these things, but this stuff takes resources, okay? It takes resources. That's why I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate people sitting up here stealing my work. I am not flattered when people sit up here and they tag me on Dark Skin Stories, and I look and I be like, wait a minute, that ain't nothing but a regurgitation of my work. Why do I need to be, well, I'm reading Bunks ZZ. I understand what you say. You say I'm reading your comment. You say I'm still kind of annoyed. Hold on, let me scroll back up because y'all typing so fast. Hold on 1 second. You say I'm still kind of annoyed that you deleted your old videos, even though you were being plagiarized. Some were so amazing. I want to appreciate you for that. That's the thing. But the thing is, these people not understand. This stuff is based on my intellectual property. I'm getting ready to some of these people are going to eventually wind up getting sued. You're not going to keep stealing my work and keeping your YouTube channel based off my work. It's going to be some legal ramifications for that. Trust and believe that. I could not continue to release dark skin activism products and just have people sit back and not pay homage and not, you need to be paying me some money. You creating channels based off of whole channels, based off my work. Anything you see somebody talking about dark skin, like I said, dark skin colorism, darkism, all that is based off of my work. They were not doing it before I did it. I'm the first to do this. I created this lane. I own it. I own it. I got the blueprint. And I'm sorry that I had to take that stuff down, but I had to do that for legal reasons to stop these people. I had to do that. Believe me, dark skin activism and its products is going to be distributed in other ways. Trust. That's in the works right now. But it's definitely not going to be, I'm not going to distribute none of my dark skin products no more on YouTube, because all people doing is sitting back stealing. No creativity. And y'all, I don't watch other people's channels. I know y'all might, people gonna call me narcissist for that. Call me a narcissist. Well, Darkism is copywritten, because that's the title of my book. It's copywritten with the United States Copyright Office. So that's a done deal. That's why you don't see some of these plagiarists. They're not using Darkism, because they already know what it is with that. If they use Darkism, I could definitely come after you with a copyright infringement issue with YouTube. I come after YouTube with that. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is this. The whole thing is this. And you know what? I would love to tour every city. This stuff costs money. This stuff costs money, y'all. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. I have trolls on social media right now wishing for me to be broke, black, and poor. They're wishing for my demise. This is what they want. You understand what I'm saying? It's really very sickening. It's really very sickening, y'all. It's really very sickening and upsetting. And like I said, I'm at the stage where right now, I'm not interested in releasing no dark skin products. I'm interested in speaking on the people that are plagiarizing my work. That's what I'm interested in. But when I'm ready to release these dark skin products, believe me, y'all gonna know. All that stuff, all my old videos and everything that I've done, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Lauren. Child, I went up there. She does that. She'll go up the stairs and she will she'll go to sleep. And that's what she did. No, Dominique, I haven't had plays in Las Vegas. But let me tell you something. I will bring my play to anywhere in the United States. And let me tell y'all something. Let me say another thing. If you notice, you're right, claim your inheritance. If you notice, I have been on the platforms of way more black men than black women. And it's not because Rashida Strober is too proud to go on somebody else's platform. I will talk to anybody. I will go on any platform, big, small, mid-size, it doesn't matter to me. I will go on any platform. But none of these women, notice, none of these women that talk about dark skin, that have created channels based off of the science of dark skin activism created by the queen of dark skin, none other than yours truly, Rashida Strober. None of these women have ever invited me on their channels. None of them. None of them. There's a reason for that, y'all. I done been on Tommy Sotomayor, Sonetta, who else? Philip Vise, Bro Sanchez, most recently the Star Chamber. Who else? Minister Jap most recently as well. I done been on like so many big male YouTubers. O'Shea Duke Jackson. Oh man, if I ain't say your name, I want to apologize. I done been on so many male platforms. Explain to me why I have not been on the platforms of these black females speaking on dark skin. Why? Because they know what it is. They know. Even Angel Ramirez. I was when the whole and yes, Angel Ramirez, I do believe that you are taking the blueprint from dark skin activism. You're doing it too. But what I could say about him, he did come to me. We did do our thing together. He approached me. Okay. What I could also say about him, he does have the decency to use darkism because he knows that it is the science of dark skin activism. But none of these women, you will notice, they have never had me on their channels. It's a reason for that. They know that they plagiarized my work. They know. So that's the whole thing. So y'all got to look at stuff like that. Y'all got to look at stuff like that. You have to pay attention. You have to ask yourself why. I could drop videos right now, which I'm going to do. I'm going to drop some interviews that y'all ain't never seen. I'm going to drop the Sonetta interview with the debate with me and Sunny Day. Light-skinned sister Sunny Day. Shout out to Sunny Day. If you watch this, I say shout out to her because she's one of the rare females that disagree with me that took me up on the challenge to debate me. I can't do nothing more than respect that. I'm going to drop the video. I'm going to release probably all the Tommy Sotomayor. I got several of his. I'm going to release. Tommy Sotomayor got me on several of his channels. I've been on time 2014. That's old. That's what I'm saying. These women have studied me. They know what it is. They know. They know. They're plagiarizers. You looking at the blueprint creator for the dark skin. It's Rashida Strober. You just remember, anybody out there that's watching this, what you better always remember, you hear anybody talking about dark skin, anybody, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a man, female. I don't care if they're black, white, dark skin, light skin, Hispanic. They're doing it because of Rashida Strober. That's a fact. I could prove that. That is a fact. But these women won't allow me on their platform. They won't allow me on their platform. You have to ask the question, why? Why hasn't Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist, been on the platforms of the women on YouTube talking about dark skin, but I've been on the platforms of all these men? Explain that to me. Explain that. Explain that. Explain why. And no one could ever say that Rashida Strober is not open and willing to have somebody on my channel, because I don't have a problem with it. If you really been following me, y'all know I had Sister Renee. Y'all know I had Sister Renee. I took that video down. Sister from Trinidad and Tobago that also talks about colorism. She contacted me, and me and her did two videos together where she was on my channel. Also had the sister from New York, dark-skinned sister from New York. I don't have a problem. I've never had a problem with dealing with other women or having them on my channel. I don't have an issue with that. But if you notice, I want to be clear. I want to hone in on this. None of these women talking about dark skin have ever invited me on their channel. Why? Why is that? the creator of the blueprint of dark skin activism, the woman whose channel, the woman who your channel is based off of. You should be thanking me for creating a lane of dark skin that nobody cared about. Y'all got to ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. Hey, Inco Taylor, good to see you on here. You know, y'all gotta really think about these things. I think sometimes YouTube takes away from critical thought. That's why I could pull away and write. That's why I write my books. Because at the end of the day, I'm a critical thinker. And I'm an educated person. When you write a thesis or a dissertation or a research of any kind, you research the researchers and then you cite, you reference. You don't sit there and pretend that an idea that you got from a particular scholar that you own. You don't do that. You don't do that. You credit that person for their work. But again, these women are unscrupulous. They're evil. They're backstabbers. They're dishonest. They're liars. They're snakes. They're snakes. They're nothing but snakes. And a lot of times when you real like me, when you honest like me, people cannot deal with the truth. They can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth. Instead of being honest and saying, Rashida, I got my idea for my channel from you. They're too big to do that. They're too arrogant to do that. But people call me arrogant. I'm far from arrogant. I'm a truth teller. I'm the most honest person that you'll ever meet at the end of the day. Because I'm bringing you the truth. I'm bringing you what's real. It ain't gonna be nothing fake. It ain't gonna be no filler. I'm the real deal. The world's first dark skin activist. All of them ain't doing nothing but following my lead. But like I always let people know, you could never be me. Make as many channels as you want based off of my work. You will never be able to go back to 98 and create dark skin activism. You will never be able to do that. All you could do is regurgitate the work of the dark skin activists and make videos based off of my work. That's it. That's all you could do. You can't do no more and you can't do no less because you choose to be a liar. You understand what I'm saying? But what I do know is eventually there will be the movie, The World's First Dark Skin Activist, creating the science of dark skin activism. It's coming. I got too many dark skin products. Too many. That's why I don't have to stress about putting up videos. I don't have to do that no more. I don't have to give these people no more ideas. Because I created this blueprint. Like, once again, I own it. I own it. I own dark skin activism. I own the dark skin lane. I sure do. No other dark skin woman, and I can say it. Some of y'all gonna be mad. No other dark. I don't care who. I don't care. I don't care celebrity. I don't care youth. I don't care about none of that. I own the dark skin because none of these women cared whether they be a celebrity or not. They didn't care. If they cared, they would have been had a track history of advocating for dark skin. They don't have it. But you're trying to jump on the bandwagon when you saw that I made it an issue. You saw it. You jumped on the bandwagon. You didn't care about it. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I don't have no respect for none of these women. They will never be able to gain my respect. Ever. Only one is Color Booth. She's the only one that I would ever consider doing a collaboration with. Color Booth. Because Color Booth is the real deal. Color Booth was around doing this thing in regards to dark skin way before the idea of social media. She is the real deal. I respect realness. I respect honesty. I respect truth. I can't respect people who lie and people who steal, because people that lie and steal like these women on YouTube, they'll do anything. Don't think for 1 minute that they could sit back and manipulate and watch you and study you and make a channel based off of your content. You mean to tell me you don't think they would do anything? They would do anything. You can't trust people like that. You can't trust them. They're backstabbers. They're backstabbers. That's exactly what they are. Nothing but backstabbers. Nothing more and nothing less. I want to encourage everybody in the sound of my voice to go ahead and make a donation. If you make a donation of $25 or more, I'm going to put the link there again. You will get a copy of my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. And everybody, I just put the link up there. I just threw it up there. Everybody should have a copy of this book in their home. Everybody should have it. And you could go to my PayPal and you can pay. And by the way, Rosella, I still don't see the payment. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, Miss Faith Butterfly. I want to say thank y'all. Thank you to all of my supporters that have stuck around. Oh my God. Anyway, I ain't even got time for that. Whatever. I want to say thank you to all of my supporters that stuck around and stuck it out and understands the struggle that I've been going through with these people plagiarizing and stealing from me. I want to say thank you. I appreciate it. I want to say thank you, because I'm telling y'all, if you stick around and you wait, I'm finna be releasing some fire dark skin products coming out. I mean, I have got some absolute fire dark skin products coming. Y'all, some stuff y'all ain't never seen before. It's getting ready to be on fire. Trust me. It's just, I'm waiting for the right time and the right place to get this thing popping off. And the documentary is going to come. Pretty soon, I'm going to create a separate GoFundMe to create a documentary, the Dark Skin Activist documentary. I got the book that I'm working on called Inventing Dark Skin Activism, the Rashida Strober story, to put to shame all these liars, these lying black women that's stealing my work on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to put this book out, and everybody going to know how, when, where, the details. It ain't going to be, no, I deal with details straight up. Understand that very clearly. Understand that very clearly, okay, of how I invented the science of dark skin activism. That book is coming out. Well, the one of the products, Natural Beauty 26, is my book that I got coming out pretty soon called Inventing Dark Skin Activism, the Rashida Strober story. Is going to tell how I'm the person that made everybody else, including these plagiarizing women on YouTube, talk about dark skin. Celebrities talk about dark skin. I made everybody do it. They're basically plagiarizing my work. It's going to give y'all the history. And then I have another very important. I can't talk about this too much because I got people plagiarizing me. It is what it is. But, you know, when I get ready to release this particular product, believe me, y'all going to know. And this time, everybody going to have access to it, because I know sometimes I'm in different cities where people cannot come out to my play. But this particular product, not hair products. It's like my plays and stuff like that. Those are my products, because remember, dark skin activism, the science of dark skin activism, is comprised of my books, my plays, my commentary. That's what dark skin activism is. And I've been the first person to do this and take this all over the world. But when I brought it to the internet, that's why I fucked up. Because people started plagiarizing it. Never did I realize back in 1998 that once I brought this to the internet, people would just start stealing my work. Everybody and their mama doing it. You see a dark skin story pop up here. You know what I'm saying? Pop up there. Everybody in their mama doing it. You understand? But I'm getting ready to release these dark skin products. And like I said, the one product that I have, yes, Leo Johnson, I am the inventor, the sole inventor and creator of the science of dark skin activism. And I have a book called Inventing Dark Skin Activism, the Rashida Strober story. I'm throwing up my GoFundMe there for people that want to support me. That book is going to be released as soon as I possibly can get that book out. I'm working on editing that book. It's the definitive. It's going to tell people how, when, where, how. But basically, I started in 1998 at St. Pete College and gave birth to dark skin activism with a lecture on the dark skinned Sudanese model Alec Weck. That's where it started in 98, well before social media. I brought dark skin activism to the internet in 2009. Dark skin activism blew up in 2015 with the whole Kendrick Lamar episode, where that went, my post about him and my commentary on him went viral, spread to millions all over the world. And then after then, that's when you started to see people plagiarizing my work. Other dark skinned women, non-dark skinned people plagiarizing my work and not giving credit. So now I'm at the phase where I'm defending my legacy. Like I said, people said, what the is a dark skinned activist? But now I got people making whole channels off of my science of dark skin activism. So it's a contradiction and it's a problem. It's a problem. Like I said before, these dark skinned women that have made channels based upon my work, they actually should be telling me thank you. They should be saying, thank you, Rashida Strober. You understand what I'm saying? They should be saying, thank you, Rashida Strober, for inventing and creating the science of dark skin activism. You understand what I'm saying? But because, you know, these folks got too much pride. They want to pretend. Oh, I see it, Rosella. I'm sorry. I see it. Okay, I got 2 GoFundMes going on. I see it. I got you. Thank you. I got you. I see it. I got you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to say thank you so much to everybody that's supporting my work. I'm holding up my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. This is my love. People got to understand, I built this from blood, sweat, and tears. I built it from blood, sweat, and tears. This is not something that I just said, oh, no, I did it as a way to help me not to become a dark-skinned statistic, to help me not to end up in somebody's jail or somebody's mental institute or, you know, or somewhere broke down, beat up, busted, and disgusted. I said, I'm going to take my talents, my gifts and talents as an orator, my gifts and talents as a performer, as a writer, and I'm going to talk about my experience, and therefore gave birth to the science of dark skin activism. That's why I don't appreciate people who think that it's cool to sit back and plagiarize my work on YouTube and plagiarize my work on television and plagiarize my work on social media. I'm not impressed with these people. Oh, yes, yes. KC. Okay, I was just reading your comment. I will not forget it. KC and hold on one second. And Rosella, I want to say I'm going to have your book out, just so you know. I'm going to have your book out by Monday. By Monday. The reason why is because I have to go to work on Saturday and Sunday, and I don't get off until 6 o'clock. But I'm going to have your book out by Monday. And I always keep the receipt, the tracking receipt from the United States Post Office. So just in case anything happens to the book, I always have the receipts. I have the anybody that's ever bought a book from me, I still have all the receipts. I keep them receipts because you never know what's going to happen. And somebody's book might get lost, and I can always go back and say, hey, here's a receipt for this person. So I will definitely, well, thank you, Leo Johnson. Well, you know what? Yeah, Sophia Stewart. That's what happened to her. That's what happened to her. You know what I'm saying? But you know what though? Bunks ZZ, I'm coming with it. I'm coming with it. I got a fire product. I got a fire product that everybody is going to be able to have access to. I'm just going to say it like that. Yes, I do. The other thing that people could do if they want access to my books in a digital form, they can, if you donate in any amount that's below $25, then I will send you an electronic copy of Darkism 25 Ways Dark Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, or A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. If you donate in any amount below $25, you get the electronic version. Now, anybody that donates $25 and up will get a copy, a hard copy. Well, not a hard copy, but y'all see how the book looks, of my book, and it's going to be autographed. So, yes, I hope that answers your question. But yeah, y'all, this is pretty much what I had to say. I know I've been on here a long time talking. Oh, I just got another donation. Thank you so much, Bernadine. I'm going to get your book to you right now. I'm going to get the Okay, so Bernadine, I just saw that you donated. Can you tell me if you're on here? Can you give me, I want to ask you to give me your email address. I don't want to ask you to give me your email address. So what I'm going to do, what I'm going to ask you to do, Bernadine, because I know you just donated. Hold on one second. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out, because I got this thing covering my chat. Hold on. My people on Facebook, give me 1 second. I got to type in. I want to make sure you get your digital version. Okay, so I just noticed that, wait a minute. Did I type it in there? I just noticed that Bernadine donated, and if you can. Well, thank you, Leo Johnson. I'm glad you're on here. I appreciate that. Dolly Matt, I do not. That is not true. You said, I guess you only respond and acknowledge people that donate to you. I know. Anybody that watches me, I'm just trying to get in an email address here real quick so that I can get, because I like that when people donate to me, I like to, Erwin, hold on. I like to get them their product immediately. So that's what I'm trying to do. I do not. That is like so far from the truth. If you ask anybody, hold on 1 second. Let me get this email in. Let's see. So Bernadine, if you are still on here, can you please email? I just put that email address in there. And so that I can send you the book, because as I said, and I want to be very clear, anyone that donates anything below $25 will get an electronic copy of my book. Electronic. So I will send it to you as soon as possible. So I need you to, if you can email me, let me see if I can open this up, because I want to get that book to you right now. But I respond to everybody. I don't just respond to people that donate. I've never done that. And if anybody that's on here watching my live stream, they know this. I talk to everybody. I'm not that type of person. You don't have to. I've been doing dark skin work for free for years. It's nothing for me to sit there and do my free dark skin work. So please don't think that, because that's the furthest thing from the truth for me. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to hold on 1 second. I'm trying to see. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna send the book right now. Okay. Actually, I'm not gonna send it right now, but I'm gonna send it. I gotta pull it off my other flash drive. So I'm gonna get that book to you, Bernadine, before the end of the night, the electronic version. Probably both of them, because that's what I'll usually do. I'll usually send people like both versions, a Dark Skin Woman's Revenge, and I also send Darkism 25 Ways Dark Skin People. So it's almost like you get in 2 for 1. But I never just respond only to people that donate to me. I feel that that's an insult. Why would I do that? I don't do stuff like that. Sometimes I'll be talking so much and running my mouth so much, I cannot keep up with all the comments at one time. And then I might start going off on a tangent. So it's definitely not that I'm ignoring somebody, because I don't do that. It's definitely not on purpose. Oh no, that's not my style at all. So yeah. So but yeah, y'all, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So that's why I cannot put out at this minute. I have to make y'all understand. I will be putting out my books. Now I will put out my books because, see, that's intellectual property. That's copywritten material that when people plagiarize my work, I have a better legal claim, because it's copyright material. But I'm not putting out nothing on YouTube. Wait a minute. Calming Waters 81. You say, why wouldn't you comment to the donators though, child? Bye. What are you talking about? I'm trying to understand. What are you talking? I don't clearly understand what you mean, because I don't not comment to people because they haven't donated, or they have. To be honest with you, sometimes I can't really keep up with who's donated and who has not donated, because I'm so focused on saying what I gotta say and making my point known and being heard that thank you, Crystal Beck, that I'm not even focused on that. But I don't want nobody to sit up here and think that I don't respond. I only respond to people that donate, because I have been conversing with people for years on social media and counseling people for free for years who have not donated. Honestly, that's not the issue to me. What is the issue to me more than anything is who was complaining? Wait a minute. Hold on. Who is complaining about me not responding to them? Who? I'm reading the comments. Which person though? Which person? What is the person's name? Oh, excuse me. But the bottom line is, let me just say, I have been conversing with people for years. I have been a community activist for years with no pay, free of charge, all of that, with people without anything in return. That's not how I deal with it with people. You don't have to sit there and donate. Like I said, if social media disappeared today or tomorrow, I've been the world's first dark skin activist in the community for real, helping people, Black people, dark skinned people, all people. I've been doing it for real. If social media leaves today or tomorrow, okay, Dolly Matt. Okay, what Dolly Matt? I hope you're listening, because I'm looking now. I'm reading the comments. Thank you, Leo. It wasn't me that offended, just an observation as Rashida read comments directly below mine. No, Dolly Matt, what you got to understand let me just see if I can break this down a bit. When I'm on my lives, I'm all over the place. Like I got I got my phone over here that I'm looking at because I'm filming off of YouTube or off of Facebook. And then I'm on like all these different sites. I got the GoFundMe pulled up. I got the chat box pulled up. I'm trying to read the comments. I'm all over the place. So it's not necessarily, and then when I'm checking, when I can look at my GoFundMe and see who's donated. So that's why I can quickly see and call a person's name and go, thank you. It's not that I'm ignoring people. It's just, it's a lot of information coming and I'm trying to do all these things at once. I'm multitasking. Plus I'm talking and running my mouth. Plus I'm going off on tangents and then I start talking about one thing and another thing pops up in my head. And that's it's not that I'm sitting up here just like, oh, I'm going to ignore people because they're not donating. Oh, I don't operate like that. I don't operate like that at all. Okay. And anybody on here that have, like I said, that have been on my lives, they know that Rashida Strober does not operate like that. I don't need people to donate in order for me to talk to them. That is correct. I talk to people every day about dark skin activism. Well, not every day, but a lot of days I meet people and talk to people on the street about dark skin activism. So that's nothing for me. It's actually what I enjoy doing. The reason I ask people for donations is simply because what I do, I'm on the Dark Skin Activist tour and I've been touring for a while. It costs money. I used to fund everything out of my own pocket, every dime. That's why another reason why I'm about to go off on a tangent right now. This is another reason why I get so mad for these people plagiarizing my work, because I've been the dark skin activist really doing this, really out in the community doing this for years, putting in blood, sweat, and tears, working 3 and 4 jobs, the fun stuff. And then just over the last couple of years, God stepped in and allowed people to come into my life, my real, true, hardcore fans, to support. They supported financially to the point where I was able to use those funds to be able to produce these shows. And those shows wouldn't have happened without the help of the people that decided to put up their money and support. So, but I would never sit there and just be up, oh, I'm going to ignore this person because they're not done. No, I don't never do that. I would never do that. I speak in the schools for free. I have been a Great American teaching speaker in the community for years for free. So, I mean, this is what it is. I don't operate like that. I don't operate like that. So, yeah, I don't operate like that at all. No, never that. But I do have, oh, thank you, Calming Waters. And I will tell you, like, I'm okay. I got my hand on the mouse and I look over, the camera is over here. The phone is over here because I'm recording off my live off my phone, and the laptop is right in front of me, and I got all these windows open. So I look over here to the right, my comments over there. So I might my eyes might fall on somebody comment, and I'll read it, and then I'll look over there. It's kind of like having, well, it is. I got attention damn deficit disorder. I do. I need to slow it down and bring it down. I need to bring it down. Sometimes I do need to bring it down. But the whole thing is, I am very sick and tired and very disappointed in the Black people on YouTube that have sat here for the past 2 years. And I'm saying it again, you created channels based off of the science of dark skin activism, yet you don't have the decency to say, thank you, Rashida Strober, for making dark skin a mainstream major topic. And people will say, oh, that's a stretch. Oh, you full of yourself. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm full of the truth. I'm telling the truth. And every time I say to somebody, find me a person who's been committed to dark skin, who's done the same things I've done before social media. How am I a bold-faced liar, Virgo? I would love to hear this. Like I said, find me a person that has done the same thing that I've done on before social media. The books, the lectures, you know, the history in the community. But where they at? Don't tell me about their YouTube channel. That's been really doing this? Where are they? You can't find that person. They can never find the person. They can never find the facts. They can never, but you so mad at me because I call myself the queen of dark skin. You so upset with me because I call myself your favorite dark skin. I've been saying this stuff. Those of you that have been watching me, you know this already. You know this. Well, the whole thing is, all they got to do is Google me. Google me. Google me. That's the whole thing. Google me. Do your research. Why are people so afraid to do their research? If they're afraid to do their research because they know that they're going to find out, they know deep in their hearts that everything Rashida is saying about being the world's first dark skin activist, the inventor of the science of dark skin activism, the queen of dark skin, they know that everything that I'm saying is going to check, check, check. And they know that these plagiarists and liars is going to have to explain. They're going to have to explain. And they're not going to be able to. When you hold a foot to the fire, you put these people on trial that's talking about dark skin and get them to say, where are you getting this from? When you put them on trial, they're not going to be able to pass the test. They're not going to be able to pass the authenticity test. They're not going to be able to pass it because they're not real. That's what it is. I'm the real deal. That's why I can come on any platform. I can go on anybody internet talk show, anybody radio show. Because I've been doing this. I've been the world's first dark skin activist. I've been on TV with my thing. All these people so I see some people tagging me and stuff with people on TV talking. I've been doing it. I created that lane. Give me my respect. Give me my, you ain't got to give it to me because I'm going to take it. It's mine already. I own the dark skin lane. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. That's why they mad. That's why they mad. Because I got the history. I got the real true history that can't be recreated. That can't be duplicated. And the people gonna see through it eventually over time. What I could tell you, the people is going to, it might take the people a little bit of time to take the blindfolds off, because that's how it goes sometimes. But the people eventually is going to catch on to the liars and the snakes in the face. They're going to catch on. And if I got anything to do with it, the whole world is going to know I am the queen of dark skin. The whole world is going to know that I created the science of dark skin activism. The whole world is going to know that I put dark skin on the map. The whole world is going to know. And I won't stop until the whole world knows. That's guaranteed right there. That is guaranteed. I won't stop because this is my legacy. And I know what it was when nobody cared about dark skin. I was there when nobody wasn't talking about dark skin. I was there when I couldn't get nobody to address the plight of the dark skinned female or dark skinned people in general. I know what it is. But you want to try to sit up here and act like you been on it? You ain't been on it. You a fraud. You a fake. The queen of dark skin is here. Once again, get the books. I've written more books on dark skin than anyone in the world. I hold the world record on the most books on dark skin because I'm the queen of dark skin. I created this whole lane. That's right. You don't hear nobody else saying that. You don't hear nobody else. You know why you don't hear nobody else saying I'm the queen of dark skin? You know why you don't hear nobody else saying I created the lane on it? Because they didn't do it. That's why. They can't say it. And if they say it, they're lying. They got to back it up. You got to come with some proof. You got to come with some proof. That's why you don't hear nobody else saying I'm the queen of dark skin. People mad at me because I come on social media and I say I'm the queen of dark skin. I'm the undisputed queen of dark skin, Rashida Strober. You're not going to hear nobody else saying that because they don't have the credibility. They lack the credibility. They don't have it. See, when you put in the work, you could claim the crown. You could take the crown. That's why I hold the crown. I took it because I actually put in the work. I put in the real work. That's why. That's why. I own dark skin activism. I own the dark skin lane. Let's get that straight. Like I said, yes, you can decide. Bunks, ZZ, get your books, donate, get your books. And I'm gonna tell y'all, yes, they are self-published. I'm gonna let y'all know, I'm gonna be real clear. Y'all not getting no dark skin products from me, except for my books in my book form. And I got another product that I got coming that everybody gonna get access to. Everybody gonna have a chance to get access to this, and I cannot wait till this comes out. I cannot wait. Absolute and maddening fire, 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 y'all. I can't wait. Oh my God. When I think about this, it just literally like just drives me so crazy, because I know that people are gonna absolutely like, this is something people ain't never seen before. But this been sitting in my vault, in my dark skin vault. I've been holding on to it. I've been sitting on it for a while and developing it and developing it and developing it. And it's been cooking, and it's almost ready to come out the oven. And when it come out the oven, it's coming out the oven with a bang. It's coming out of the world's first dark skin activist, the queen of dark skin, Rashida. It ain't you. It ain't you. It ain't. I know you think it is, because you copying me and you plagiarizing me, but it ain't you. It'll never be you. It'll never be you. You looking at the queen of dark skin, Rashida Strober, the world's first dark skin activist. And I just want to thank y'all for taking the time to hear me out, those of you to listen to what I gotta say, because I am telling the truth and I stand in the truth. And I will never come up on no social media platform and show my dark skin face and lie to the people. I will always tell the truth. Just received another thank you. Thank you, Bunks ZZ, for your $10 donation. Yes, what book do you want? Which one do you? Well, you know what I normally do when people give under the $25. What I normally do is I give them both books. I give them both just as a bonus, because it's easy for me to do. Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skin People Are Discriminated Against, and A Dark Skin Woman's Revenge. So I'll just send you both. As soon as I get off here, I know I got 2 electronic books to send out. I want to say once again, thank you to Bernadine for your gift of $10. And I want to say thank you to Bunks ZZ for your gift of $10. And I want to say thank you to Quisha Coleman for your gift of $25. And hold on, y'all. Let me go back to I gotta shout these people out because they're taking the time to give their hard-earned money, and I'm very appreciative of that. And I want to say thank you to Rosella for giving your $25. And so the people that gave the $25, once again, on Monday, I will have your book out, your autographed copy of Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skin People Are Discriminated Against. And tonight, before I go to bed, the people that gave under $25, which I thoroughly appreciate, I'm going to make sure you get your electronic versions. And I just want to say, once again, I want to encourage everyone to support financially by making a gift or a donation. And I want to thank everybody that contributed to the Darkism is Making Me Homeless campaign. Those of you that, because you truly did prevent and help me from being homeless. You truly did. And I want to say thank you very much. And for the haters out there that's mad about that, well, that's your problem. You mad? That's your problem. That's your problem. If you upset, then that's your problem. That's what I'm saying. These people up here trying to be me, I guess they gonna come on their channel and say they was homeless because of Darkism now. I guess they gonna do that too. Is that gonna be your next ploy? You gonna copy me on that too? You want to be me so bad? You want to be me so bad? You gonna say you was homeless? I guess you was homeless too. What's next? What's next? What's next? Oh, I'm just reading another comment. You say Natural Beauty 26 was asking me about the Black Panther movie. God, there's so many things I be wanting to talk about. I was so mad and fired up about the plagiarizers that this is why I made this live stream tonight. But yes, I did see the Black Panther movie on the prompting of someone that wanted me to do a commentary on it. They wanted the Star Chamber. Star. I don't know if y'all watch Star. Hold on, I need to put that interview up there because he reached out to me. Star. Do y'all know who Star is off the Star Chamber? Y'all know who that is? This guy has done. I got a lot of respect for him because I didn't know. Sometimes you be having supporters and you don't even be knowing who they are, and they be watching you. And he was one of those people, and he put me on. Hold on one second. I'm going to the video right now. I'm gonna post it here for those of you that are interested in watching that interview. I was actually on there with 2 other people. Shout out to the other 2 guest panelists. One of them was a dark-skinned female and one was a man. And it was a very interesting interview that we had. Star had actually asked me to go see Black Panther because he wanted me to sort of give my commentary on it, but we ended up going like in a different route. But I just put his I put it up there so y'all can go check out that interview. I thought it was a pretty good interview with varying perspectives on there. I enjoyed doing it. I look forward to going back on his show again. You know, I just want to say thank you to those Black men that have had me on their platforms, because the dark-skinned women that are copying my work, the Black women on YouTube, if y'all notice and y'all look, and I would never turn anybody down, they have not invited me on their platforms, whereas the Black men have. So I wanted to say thank you to these Black men. And I thought that when I was starting this, I just knew that it would be Black women that would be coming out the woodwork and supporting me. And I will admit that it's very disappointing to me. I keep going off on these tangents. This is what I was trying to tell y'all. I was trying to tell the person I won't be ignoring people. It's just very disappointing. That's like a shock to me to realize that the very people that you started something for, they're not even sitting up there supporting you. But that's what was going on. I'm gonna give y'all the history of that. When I was starting out with dark skin activism, I didn't even want to be the face of this at all. I tried to go get they didn't believe in me. They didn't believe. It was literally, I was forced to be the face of my own movement. I didn't want to be. I talk about that in my book, Inventing Dark Skin Activism, the Rashida Strober story. I talk about how I didn't, and I'll tell you the reasons why in the book, why I did not want to be the face of dark skin activism. I didn't want it. But because I couldn't get no support, I was literally forced into it. So when y'all get a chance, there's the interview there. Check that interview out. Like I said, oh, that's right. Jap. Let me see if I can find that interview. Rashida Strober. I'm just giving y'all my most recent interviews. I want to say shout out to Brother Talik that's on here. Please go as well and check out Brother Talik's channel, because he and I have done some excellent work together. I really enjoyed myself coming on to your channel and speaking on different issues. It has been a real joy. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Let me go ahead and post that particular interview. These are my latest interviews right here. World's first dark skin activist, the queen of dark skin. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my GoFundMe links up there, asking everyone that's in the sound of my voice to make a donation. Anybody that makes a donation in $25 or more, you are going to once again get a copy of my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. And anybody that makes anything, if it's under the $25, then you will get an electronic copy of my book. So well, thank you, Spirit of Truth. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. I really appreciate all the support. I really appreciate all the support from everybody. And at this time, I want to say thank you to everybody for watching and listening to me talk. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to get up out of here because I'm tired. I'm kind of tired. But I got everything, pretty much everything I want to say. Y'all know I'm going to be back again. I'm going to be back again on here, letting y'all know what's going on with this whole plagiarism situation, because that's the mode that we in. And as soon as I'm ready to release this super fire dark skin product, everybody and their mama gonna know. I'm signing out. It is Rashida Strober, your favorite dark skinned chick in the whole wide world. Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist. Rashida Strober, the queen of dark skin. Rashida Strober, the woman who put dark skin on the map. Rashida Strober, the undisputed queen of dark skin. I want to thank y'all for watching. Have a good night, and I'm signing out.